on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. Well struck. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
A birdie putt awaits. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Shame it didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's in a share of 15th. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. What a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Moments like that deserve another look.
Now this is how you play a bunker shot.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
That'll sting a bit. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4, elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Well, this should find the short grass. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
How close was that to going down? That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And this putt coming up for his par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Come on, you're better than that. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Needs this one to kick right.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The sixth hole here at Riviera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Pretty sure that one's headed left. And that was a bit of a misfire. Sitting at 2 under, tied for 4th. Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make a good putt here. He has this putt to save his par. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down?
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot from about 120. Wow, did this come out beautifully? What a shot from that nasty lie. I should be proud of that.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. That's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
A couple under at this stage, tied for 5th. And choosing the 8-iron here. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. This looks good.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. That's disappointing. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. that almost went down.
A par putt on the table. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? 4 victories so far this season. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Getting ready to play their third.
3 shots off the lead.
That should set up another chance.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Oh, so close.
And this one is for his par. Currently a couple under for the event. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
You like that, didn't you? Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 155. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that was left all the way off the club. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. And here we are with the third shot.
Just 3 strokes back.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. Trailing by 4 strokes. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Sitting at 2 under par in a share of 9th. That's not the outcome they were after.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Wow. That was handy holding out from there. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Going with the 7.
This one headed left and not coming back.
That's not what they were looking for. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt is about 8 feet.
Now this is important. This for par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
England's Justin Rose finds himself back on top of the leaderboard.
The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage. That dog will hunt.
Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's got this for his par.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Fair effort. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Justin Rose currently leads this tournament.
The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Going with the 8-iron here. If you're going to put your foot down, this is as good a time as any. Yeah, nicely played. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Just didn't drop. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And in it goes for the par.
The Englishman Justin Rose currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top.
The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
That's a high caliber shot. Playing from 110 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. choosing the 9-iron here. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Ooh, right by the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 4 feet to the cup.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for 5th place. Good shot there, Beamer. And this putt for a final score of 67. Looking really good, this one. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. And that will do it for him at this event.
And Henny, no win for this player in the tournament proper, but they did set the goal of taking down Colin Morikawa, and they accomplished it.
Luke, it was an incredibly bold call from this player to challenge Colin Morikawa